Hello, Gina.
Hi.
Hello. We're just gonna continue to wait for a bit, so I'm gonna make myself some coffee real quick. But
who's here with us?
Gina.
Hello, Gina. Hi. How are you? I'm such happy news. Wait, Francis is asking about his role as either the doctor or Shango.
Oh.
I thought the doctor was white.
I thought he was gonna do Shango.
That's what I thought too, and I thought, how did that conversation even happen?
I don't know, but watch the.
Oh, we need a casting director. We need a casting person so badly. Oh my God. Ah. All right. Hello, Gina. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I am doing excellent, excellent, excellent. We found our Delia.
Oh, yay.
Yay! Would you like to see her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't Gina on the list? Doesn't she have a Gina at Shib TV? Didn't we give her that last night? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'll just forward you the email. I wasn't sure when we got the email if you had. I thought he had done it last night. I wasn't confused, but.
Yes.
All right. Awesome sauce. Let me, and I do say that a lot, so don't be alarmed. I say that a lot. Yeah. Hold on a second, and I will send you her. And this young lady was so dedicated. She actually got her coworker because we sent her the email and said, "Hey, we need to see your videos. We did ask you to send videos of yourself." So that we could, make an assessment. And she was like, she's at work, and she got her coworker to do it in the locker room for her.
Oh, wow. To film her?
Yes. And I'm like, that kind of dedication, I really appreciate that. But she is just lovely. So it's Jina.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go. Jana Hickey right there. I'm going to send it to both your Yahoo and to your Shiz at the Shiz.
Okay, I'm logged into both stuff.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, the Gina at Shiz TV is not coming up the way it's supposed to. Come here.
All right, just type Gina at Shiz.tv and press OK.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Yay. Thank you. All right. So I'm sending it now so that you can see it. I thought she was absolutely perfect for it because a lot of the young ladies we had gotten and we had talked about hair. This is not going to be an issue with this young lady at all.
Awesome.
She's got a lion's mane of nothing but natural curly black African hair. Seriously, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Sorry.
So we should loop Gina in as to all of these people who, when they email us about this stuff. So we need to put her on. Is she on the administration distribution list?
Not yet. But
okay. Can I put her on it?
Well, yeah.
Okay. How do I do that? Who are you responding to? Francis? He sent it to mine directly. I know. I will talk.
Open up you are in my Outlook.
I am in your Outlook, yes. Okay.
No, not that.
Okay, not that left.
Go.
What, my military left? Because that's left to me.
Scroll up and down.
Okay, scroll up and down. Yeah. Okay, so where do I go? Okay, Eric says he's not going to make it because he's working.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
We already know he's there.
Yeah, we already know he's there. At least he... Okay, I'm scrolling.
Okay, Serenity, you skipped it.
Okay.
Okay, right there. Right there.
Right where?
It's right there.
Right where? What?
Right there. It's like you're looking at it right now.
Okay, no, I don't need my email. I'm not going to respond to him. I'm trying to put Gina on the distribution list is what I'm saying. Right. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. That's her husband, honey.
Oh, hi.
There's a male in the answering them saying hello.
Hello.
But it's not
Hey, this is Ben Scott.
Oh, Ben. Okay, sorry. Ouch.
Ouch, what happened?
Hello, Ben. How are you doing? I have to say that I loved all of the footage that Antonio got from you. It was absolutely wonderful. Oh, and I see we have Jacob here. We've got Courtney here. Oh, Courtney, I love your furry.
And Ben, you don't have to have your camera on. If you want to turn it off, just hit the camera thing at the top.
Right, and it'll use less resources
Right.
on your computer.
Because if you have the camera on, it just ties up your computer and it may freeze.
Right, exactly. But I loved your footage. It was absolutely beautiful. You were perfect. I loved it. Absolutely. And so you guys may not know, we have Gina here. Gina is our new production assistant, and she will be giving us plenty of help with everything that we need to do as far as the production is concerned. So I'm very excited to have Gina here. She's very smart, she's very quick, and I know that we are going to be just so much the better for having her on board.
Thank you. Hi.
Okay, Gina,
Yes.
this is Ben Scott.
Hi.
Where is my camera switch or whatever? I've never used this thing before. Hello. Hello. There's somebody sitting in their car.
Oh, hey! Oh, hey! The more the merrier, always. So you're in your car. Hey, that is awesome.
Okay, about the camera thing.
Okay, yeah, we'll get right back. Okay, so the camera switch should be somewhere that my husband should be telling me about. But if you go up to the top, you should see a menu. And there will be like a video camera.
Okay.
Hi, Zach.
Well, hey.
Ah, yes, I see. Turn camera off.
There you go. Okay, Francis got you.
Nathan!
Hey, Nathan.
How you doing?
And Zachary's here with us.
Awesome.
Awesome. So we've got quite a few. And Courtney's here with us. Hello, Courtney.
Hi.
Hey, honey. Have you been able to read your lines?
Yes, I printed out the first 4 chapters, and I've been going over that.
Are you loving where Bernie is going with this?
Yes, I love the character.
Thank you so much. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. She's got a lot more lines, too, and it's really going to be a plot twist when you see where that goes.
Ooh.
Just know it's going to be like a complete, you're going to be like, what?
I'm excited.
Oh, very much so. I am, too. And so we are at 4:05 and I guess we're all in Central Time. So let's just give them about 2 more minutes. Anybody who might want to pop in. We had Jacob is here with us. Hello, Jacob.
Jacob's microphone.
And then we've got a lot of news to tell you guys about this week. It's been a very, 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 very busy week for us. But has everybody been able to see the rewrites and everything and download everything that I've rewritten?
Oh, yeah, I got the first 4 episodes.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And I don't think I've touched them again. Please, somebody take me off of the computer. Do not let me go. I think you need to lock up like the first 4 episodes. Don't let me go back to them again.
There's a function where I can turn them off.
There needs to be a function where you can turn them off because they need to
From
be.
editing.
Yeah, from editing, yes. Please don't let me touch them again because you can do too much. Seriously. No, because there's only one more line I have to add for Harold, actually.
So here we go.
No, no, but it's the best line. Remember the line I told?
No, it's all good.
Right. The line about instead of your dreams chasing you at night, chase your dreams during the day and make them come true.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So I want to add that line. I think it's prolific. Okay. So how has everybody's week been?
Great.
Good.
Really good.
Great.
Awesome.
Outstanding.
Awesome. I am so glad to hear that. Our week has been busy and we've had good news, better news, not so great news, and just everything in between. But we are still pushing forward as always. As always. Did you want to We are now at 4:07, so let's go ahead and get started.
Go for it.
Um,
The video submissions.
okay, what?
Thank them for the video.
I want to thank everybody for their video submissions. Of course, we got one from Katie who won't be joining us today. Lovely, and it got a lot of hits, and a lot of people were very excited to see her. And of course, we because we are moving from using Sony Vegas to Adobe Premiere for post-production as the software, what we did is we took, and because we also, because we have Krishun, who of course is our hearing impaired actor, we wanted to experiment with doing subtitles. That's the reason that we created the video with her and put music in the back. That was more a test of that software, but I think it came out lovely. She's a lovely young lady, and I was glad to see that part of the rehearsal. All the others who have done rehearsals, we are continuing to work and edit so that we can put a rehearsal video up for each and every one of you who participated in the trailer shoot. So I appreciate that very, very much. And just know we're getting it done. We really, really are. So thank you for that. Did you? Okay. Did you want to announce that, or did I?
No, it's all you.
Oh, why does it have to be all me?
It's all you.
It's all you. 'Cause
Okay.
Chicken.
It's all you.
Chicken. Hi, Francis. Welcome back. Okay. So before we go much further, let's run down and do an introduction. Of course, I did introduce Gina, who is, she's a little bit more to me than a production assistant. She's like a partner in the success of the series. So, yeah, she's really much more, when you think of a PA, most of the time, just based on Hollywood, and you know we're anti that. But you think of somebody running to get coffee or there to basically serve needs, and that's not what she's there for. She collaborates with us. She's helping us to scout out better locations since she's lived in Austin all her life. You know, she has the gravitas and really an understanding of what we're trying to do, and she's been super helpful just even in the short time that she's been on the Forward team. So I would like to welcome Gina, and Gina, if you'd like to say a few words.
Hi guys, I'm really excited to be a part of this. Yeah.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And so we'll do the same thing that we do every week. We'll run down the list, everybody. We'll start with you, Ben. Just tell a little bit about yourself so that Gina and Francis, who is also joining our team, he's going to play the role of Shango. And we are... so we've added him to the list, so everybody welcome Francis. And we'll just go down the list, and I'll call you, and you just tell a little bit about yourself, very brief, until it gets to us. So, Ben, if you wouldn't mind starting.
Okay, my name is Benjamin Scott, and I've been in the acting business for about 6 years. I've done some theater, I've done a few films, I've done some commercials. I'm really fascinated with this script that I'm going through right now, and really proud of the fact that I was chosen to be Harold. So let me see if I can live up to the hype.
Most definitely you are. Thank you so much, Ben. I appreciate it. And like I said, your footage was fabulous. And the way that you laid your head down on that picnic table was just perfect.
I'm good at that.
I love it. Okay, thank you, Ben. Courtney, would you like to continue?
Okay, hi, I'm Courtney. I've been into acting since I was about 7, and I don't know, I've always loved acting, and now I get to do this, so that's really exciting.
Awesome. Awesome. And Gina, she plays the role of Bernie. She's a CIA operative who is actually helping Brandon try and understand that he's actually partnered with the turncoat, backstabby, sociopath Charles. Okay. Francis, did you want to introduce yourself? Did you want to speak?
Hi, hello everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
You sound fine.
Okay, good. Hi. How's everybody doing? Let me see if I can. Okay. Hi everybody.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Francis. Originally, I'm from Houston. I've been acting kind of on and off since I was about maybe like in middle school or high school. I actually took some time off. I went to college. I went to law school. So I'm kind of in a new place right now. I'm trying to see where my career can take me. So I'm interested into getting back into the media world.
Awesome. Thank you, Francis, so much. Jacob, I'm not sure if you're there.
Jacob.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
yay, Jacob. Hello, Jacob. My Patrick. If
Hey.
you just want to do a quick introduction.
Yeah, hey guys, I'm Jacob. I've been reading the script now for I guess a month, and I've been getting really into it. I really like the rewrites too. I think it
Thank you.
it's a lot more better and more comfortable. And the story is just great. There's a lot going on, and I can't wait to start shooting.
Awesome. Thank you, Jacob. Okay, and Gina, we heard from you, so we'll go ahead to Zachary, who plays Michael in this series. Go ahead, Zach.
My name is Zach, and I've been into acting since about like half a year ago, so I'm sort of new, but I think I can do it, and I'd love to get into character with Michael and just this web series as well.
All right, awesome. And of course, you know, myself, I'm Serenity. I'm the writer and creator of Forward, and this is just such a wonderful thing to bring diversity. It's important to me, especially now that I've seen the new fall lineup, enough of what has gone on with some of the new shows and some of the, you know, season returns of the old shows, and I'm just like, enough is enough. So I'm very happy to push forward. I'm even more determined now, especially after you hear our news, and it's really good news for the production. It really, really is. I can't wait to tell them. I really can't. Okay, and so I'll pass it over. No. We will get on to that, but here, you need to do your introduction, honey.
Oh, my introduction.
Yeah, your introduction. Yes.
All right, and so my name is Antonio Edward, and I've been doing production work behind the scenes mostly since about 1993. Worked at ABC News, Fox News, a lot of news stuff mostly. Yeah, Fox News, but this is before Fox News is what it is today. So then after that, I produced my own movies and stuff like that. So I really am interested in doing Forward because I think it's a great production. It's not just about being a producer of it. I think it has a good message to tell. So I'm definitely looking forward to working on this some more. And I'm doing, my wife and I, we're working very hard. We are. So here she is.
Oh, yes, we are. Okay, so we've run through the introductions. Gina and Francis, did you catch everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Wonderful. It's just really great to bring more positive people to the, you know, into the fold and making sure that we're staying positive. One positive thing that we did, and we're moving right along with our agenda, is that we have. You know that Shiz Media is the company that is the production house for Forward. However, we felt that there are things that as a writer and as a producer, there are things that I want to produce that are really, really close to my heart, and I feel like they're a little bit more indie than where Antonio wants to go. Antonio is very much about action, about mainstream, about those types of projects, which I feel there's nothing wrong, and I completely support him. We'll be writing for those as well. But there are some things that are really, really close to my heart that I feel need attention, and I just have them within me to write. So what we've done is we've created I guess you could say an indie arm or subsidiary of Shiz Media, which is Evolve Forward Media, and along with Forward, we will produce Forward through Evolve Forward Media, but we're also producing 2 short films that I'm writing. One is called $8, which actually examines the plight of the homeless, and another one called Veteran, which will highlight the problem of homelessness of the veterans, especially in LA, and we'll be actually shooting that in LA. So the Evolve Forward Media, I actually run that. That will be my company, and through that, I'm hoping I will be able to continue to use this great pool of acting talent to put those stories forward, because the stories that I want to put forward are things that highlight the plight of the human condition, and as always, how we can be better as human beings, and how we need to move forward with being better as human beings. And the first thing that I feel will help us to do that is to first shine a bright light on the issue, because people are not aware, or you know, they don't want to be aware that this is what's going on. And until we actually create art and create films and actually show people this is what actually happens, I don't feel that there will be enough impetus placed on these problems. So I would like to write films that kind of speak to that, and that's what Evolve Forward Media will do. And those are the types of films where that will be produced through Evolve Forward. Whereas things like Double Shot, which is about corporate espionage, that is going to come directly through Shiz. Kind of like how Disney only puts out its family feel-good things through Disney, but through Touchstone Pictures, they put out their more violent, action, adult type of, you know, those types of movies. They do it through Touchstone, even though Disney owns it. So that's exactly what we've decided to do, so that these short films could get the attention that they deserve, and that these issues could be addressed, and we could more directly target the audiences that would best benefit from seeing that, and could best deliver the message to those who need to see it. So some feedback. What do you guys think about that?
I think it's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like your idea. It's like comparing like those cartoon feel-goods versus like Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, there's like a lot of deaths and stuff like that.
Right.
So that's what I thought of when you said that.
Right, and those are the types of stories that I want to write, and those are the types of films that I would like to make, where we focus on those types of things. But it may not be something that primarily Shiz wants to do all the time, so that we're not put into a niche. I would rather be put into that niche and they say, oh, okay, here comes another Bleeding Heart movie from Serenity. Here we go. We know what she's going to do. I would rather be put in that niche and at least put the message out, rather than the whole company having to, you know, bear that brunt, so that when he tries to put out something mainstream, all they'll think of is, well, don't you put out those little niche short films all the time? Are you really capable of doing a mainstream or something, an action film or anything of this nature? This way they know that if it's that type of thing, it's going to come through me and through Evolve Media, so I bear the brunt of that. But I think these things are really, really important to be highlighted and to be brought to the public. Anyone else have any feedback?
I think it's a good idea. I think it's something people need to see.
Thank you. Okay, great. So we talked about Evolve Media, and that went over a lot better than I thought it would. But it doesn't, this change does not really affect anything with Forward or how it's going or anything else. Nothing really changes, except maybe when we open, you know, in the opening titles, it'll say Shiz Media, and then it'll say Evolve Forward Media and what have you. And plus, it just gives me just another layer of stuff to do. So, but I'm really glad you guys are on board with that. To me, it's really important that those stories get out. So, moving on, where are we going? Oh, just so everybody knows, we did find Adelia. So everybody,
Wow.
woo!
Right.
Yes, we found a very beautiful, well-spoken, a very good actress, and she is very, very excited to do the project. Um, in fact, we just it was kind of like I guess you could say serendipity. It was a beautiful accident that we found her, and just she's committed to the project. She wants to, and she's coming all the way from Dallas to do this project.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're very lucky to have her. Her name is Neely. She does work a day job, and she's working today. But I'll be speaking with her more this week, and hopefully you guys will have a chance to meet her at the next touch point. So Jacob, no worries. We have Adelia for you.
Awesome.
And she's beautiful. She is absolutely beautiful, and I think that you will have. She's just absolutely, and she's funny. She has a great sense of humor, and I think that you guys will get along very, very great. So I will put you guys in touch with one another so you can kind of gel and things like that. So we will get with you, Jacob, after the touch point so that you can get the information that you need on her. Okay?
Okay, that works.
Awesome sauce. Are you happy, Jacob? But I want to thank Jacob because Jacob was like, I need a Delia. there's no Patrick without a Delia. He sent us like 5 Delias, and all of them were beautiful. And actually, there are places that I would like to see all of those young ladies, especially possibly in episodes 8 through 13 as we go further along. So that's what we've told them, that we definitely have places for each one of them. They are all talented and just lovely. So thank you so much for that. And we found our Delia. And so we're still looking for a Charles and a Brandon. And that's the last thing. And we have gone to every casting board that we could go to, and even Craigslist. I think Craigslist is going to start considering us in stalker mode here pretty soon if we post something else up there. But we are doing the very best we can. So if you guys have resources that we're not familiar with, because you are in the actors community, whereas we are kind of removed from it. If you have places where we could go to find actors who are in the Austin area, or even as far away as Dallas, Houston, wherever if they would like to come and try for this, we definitely could use that.
There's a group called the Central Texas Actors Group.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got, I don't know how many members, and preponderance of them are in the Austin area. And they refer to themselves as C-Tag.
Write that down.
That's how I found out about those 3 girls.
Okay.
Yeah, I really recommend Facebook groups.
Oh, do you? Facebook groups?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm writing all of this down. Facebook groups. Hold on a second. Writing.
Yeah, like the one that you added me with, called Dream Space, but like there's a group for modeling and acting, so there's lots of groups like that I recommend.
Okay, and we will get on that. We will get on that tonight. Thank you very much for that. And so we will go to the Facebook groups. We've gone one place where we got several actors and several extras was from a Yahoo group. Wasn't that correct? Okay, yeah. So.
Yeah, I got that email because I was in that group too.
Yeah, and that was awesome. So I mean, and we really got a lot of extras from that, and a lot of women who were interested in playing Delia. I think Neely came from there. Yeah, Neely came from there. She came from the Yahoo group. So awesome sauce. Okay, so are we at that point where you're gonna? Okay, Antonio's gonna make an announcement, you guys. Hold on, and I pass it over to him.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It was very nice working with you, Ben, and I see Zachary, And who else is here? That's it. Okay. So Zachary and Ben were the ones that I videotaped this past weekend or last weekend. It was very nice working with you and really had a good time. Thank you very much for putting forth your 100%, 110, 120, and that was awesome.
You're welcome.
What I want to ask you guys, and I'm going to put an email about this. We did get a few extras, but there's this montage which everybody is going to be, arrested by the, police, and we can come to their home, the actual house, apartment, doesn't matter, and have the police come over, arrest them. Some people can act a fool. Some people can just be like, "Hey, whatever, just take me, whatever." They're not gonna, and it's up to them. Like we can talk to them and say how they want to react to it, and just film it. It'll only take an hour. If you know people who are willing to do this, you just go to their house, shoot them for an hour, and then also get some of those people waking up from dreams. We need kind of like a lot of that. So it'll be like a montage. Because Benjamin as Harold is going to pass out in chapter one, and we're going to see all these people waking up around the world. So it'll be nice to have a good, diverse uh, picture of all those. So if you know anybody, just friends, anybody who even doesn't want to be an actor or be an actress, just people that wants to get their face on film for a few seconds, let me know.
All righty.
Okay. All right. So I thought you were gonna make the announcement.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Or is it time? Or well, we're at 4:30 now. Okay. So do we? Is it time? Okay. All right. I'm really worried about how. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It is. Okay. So he's got another announcement to make, so he is going to make his announcement.
All right. Like Serenity said, we are pushing forward with forward, just like we have always been doing for the last what 2 or 3 months now, since August 13th. Uh, August 13th was when Serenity came with the idea in the first place. So last week I interviewed for a job and got it, and I'm very happy about it. It's working at Microsoft in Dallas, and so we're going to have to make a big move from my USAA job that I have now here in San Antonio, move up to Dallas, and I'll be working at Microsoft. Most likely, I'll be working Monday through Friday, working with developers of Microsoft Office 365, which is what I wanted to do in the first place.
Finally.
Now, what's good about now? That's the sad part is he will be in Dallas, and that is far away. It's further than San Antonio. It takes an hour and a half from San Antonio. It takes like 3 hours from Dallas. But the good thing about this is it will help the production as well. More, and so I think it will. I'm going to put forth everything that I got into this production because I feel for it so much. I love it too much, and so we'll be able to get the equipment we need. We'll be able to pay for whatever we need to pay for. Boom mics. I mean, a new camera. Jacob, I think we'll use your camera, but we definitely want to make sure we have our own too, because if anything happens to your camera, Jacob, I know you'll be pissed at us and you probably want to kill me. But we're very happy about that. That we'll be able to have more than what we had before. Like I told you guys before, we're going to do what we got and work with it and do the damn thing. And we're still going to do that. So that's that. Nothing has changed. It's just I just feel that this job is going to help me finance this whole thing better. I'm very excited about my new job and say it. Oh, okay. And I hope everybody is happy for me too. But thank you very much for your shoots last week, and I've had a good time with you guys. And I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you. Francis, I'm looking forward to your video. And here's Serenity again.
Hi, you guys. The most important thing with this is we will be able to finance it ourselves because he will make the type of money that will allow us to finance it ourselves. as opposed to having to go to these crowdfundings and things like that, which are unless you have someone who is an expert in crowdfunding and fundraising and does it all the time, and that's all they spend their whole day doing, it's really a difficult process to kind of circumvent. I don't know. Does anybody have any feedback on crowdfunding at all?
I know absolutely nothing about it.
Thanks, Ben. Anyone else have any ideas about crowdfunding or you know, it is, I have to say, we have a Kickstarter, a GoFundMe, a Indiegogo, a Patreon. We have every type of crowdfunding account that you could imagine, and it's just very difficult. So being able to finance this for ourselves is going to be a wonderful thing. Absolutely. So please be glad for Antonio. He will be making the type of money where we will not be worried about equipment anymore. So we will have the professional things that we need on the set to be able to, the tripods, the cameras, the lights, the boom mic, everything that we need. And we are very, very happy about that, because that is going to raise the quality level that we will be able to present with Forward, which was my main concern, and was my main focus, because the script could be great, the actors could be great, but if the quality is not there, if the sound is not there, the music is not there, all of the elements need to be in place for us to present the very best product that we can. Not just for us, but for you guys too, because you guys are using this as a way to springboard your future careers, and we want to help you to do that in the very best way possible. So we will give every cent that he will be making and every cent that I will be making, because I recently got a job too. And so I will be starting after we move to Dallas as well. So every cent that both of us will be making will be going into this production. That actually doesn't go into rent or whatever.
Well, we gotta live too.
We gotta live. we have to have internet. But every available resource that we possibly can give is going to go to making Forward the very best production for all of us. Okay? So feedback, people? Feedback, anyone?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm happy for you and us.
Thank you. I'm telling you, he is the perfect Harold. Because that's exactly what Harold would have said. I would have wrote that. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, I'm very. Actually, Antonio has worked with Microsoft. Well, we've been married 15 years, so I would say with the last 12 years that you've been working with, that he has worked with Microsoft as a third party, as a contractor. He's done on the side jobs, all with Microsoft. So for him to actually be at the Microsoft campus, finally working for Microsoft, is the culmination of many, many years of very hard work for him. I am extremely proud of him. I always knew he could do it, and there's nothing I won't do to support him in that dream and this dream. So we are teamwork makes the dream work all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. So it's going to be a busy couple of months for him, because he actually starts on the 26th, which is 4 days before we start shooting, before we start the shooting schedule. But don't worry, we're going to make this happen. And so we want to segue into where we talk about what we want to do with the schedule based on these circumstances and how you guys feel. Because our main thing is we don't want to lose any of you. Because I have written the script to exactly each one, and you guys know that. I've written the script to the way you say things, your mannerisms, the way you look, everything. So I don't want to lose not one of you. So if we could get some feedback on that.
Well, I can tell you that my issue, I don't have an issue. I just have, as I mentioned to Antonio, I was going to put together a schedule of the vacation and travel that I'm going to be doing between Thanksgiving and Christmas, which is going to take me, out of availability for like a week at a time in both instances. Other than that, I don't have any other encumbrances, and once I get that set in stone, I'll forward it to you so you'll have that information.
Okay, sure. And definitely. And as I explained, before, we certainly are not trying to make anybody work through the holidays. As a matter of fact, we wanted production done by the 15th, or the first part of production done by the 15th, so you guys have all of that time to to travel where you need to travel, to enjoy your holiday, enjoy your loved ones, and then we come back at the end of November. And then we start again in December, and then again it'll be that 15th of December, so that when we come into the Christmas season, you have 15 days. You can go shopping, go to the parties, do everything that you need to do, see your loved ones, lamp around, play whatever it is that you need to do. And then that's why the project's not going to launch until March, because we realize we're coming into the holiday season. But whatever we can get shot before then that's great. But if you guys, what we wanted to talk to you guys about, because we just don't want people to lose interest. We don't want to lose you guys. But we wanted to talk to you about if you guys would want to just wait until after the first of the season to start shooting. Would that be better for everyone? Right, no, the end of December, rather than trying to squeeze stuff in and try to rush stuff in, let's just wait until, because even with December, we've got the New Year's Day, and then after New Year's Day, we start shooting, because then we could shoot straight through. From January to March, we could shoot straight through.
Well, let me tell you, if I may interject, with the information that you just shared with us relative to the job and the relocation, et cetera, you're going to be in my mind, hard pressed to try to keep all those balls in the air. So I have the latitude, if you will, to wait until after the first of the year. I could consider myself to be a working actor, but I ain't got a job right now. And regardless of what happens, there's always a workaround. So I would say that, I'm perfectly willing to wait until after the first of the year if that will be advantageous to you and everyone concerned.
Okay. Okay, I want to know what everyone thinks, so let's just go down the line. And thank you, Ben, because we certainly, if those who are chomping at the bit are plus it will give our new Delia a chance to learn her lines, learn her role, everything else, because she's coming very late to the game. So to say, okay, you've got 2 weeks to learn this entire role, and you're the lead protagonist of this entire production, great, go to it. I don't think it's fair. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there are some people who can do it. I'm not saying she's not able, but I'm saying that's not a level playing field for any actor. I would not want to put anybody in that position. Yeah, it's great to have them rise to the occasion, but do we really want to do that? Okay. You got Katie, okay. All right. So if we could just get, Courtney and Francis and Jacob and Gina, if you guys, and Zachary, if you guys could chime in at this point.
I'm good with anything. My schedule is pretty much open.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm good too. I can do pretty much anything.
Okay.
Anytime.
Okay. Zachary, that was Courtney.
So we're gonna shoot during late December instead of November.
Right. Does that work for you? Does it give you a little bit more time to learn the role and really get comfortable with it?
Oh yeah, sure. I was just making sure of what's going on, so it's gonna move to late December instead of early November.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay. Wonderful. I thought you said January. No, we're going to start late December. Late December, because right.
continue again and.
And then exactly after the new year. So we're going to get whatever scenes we can with whomever is available at that point, and then we'll ease back into it rather than just after the new year, because after the new year, then we'll feel like, okay, we've got a March launch date, and then
by middle of December, I should be acclimated to working at my.
exactly, you should be acclimated to your job.
Paychecks in.
Right, exactly, and by then I'll have 8 to 13 done. Right, exactly. So yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm going to hand you over to Antonio, and then we're and I want to hear feedback from everybody just on what you think and everything else. Plus, it'll give me a chance to write the 8 through 13 out, and plus it'll also give me a chance to find a detonator, somebody who can blow you guys up, which will be happening in episode 13. Just be prepared. Yes, Harold, you'll be getting blown up too.
And for those who are scared, of course, it'll be CGI.
No, we're not.
No, I'm playing. I mean, no, we're not going to scissor blow anybody up, but we are looking for a CGI artist who could do that. So, but that's not going to be right.
Everybody's getting blown up in that last episode.
And I think that's going to be awesome, and I can do some really crazy stuff with sound effects. Oh yeah, Talia. We got another actress who's going to play Talia, who's going to be Delia's sister. That is going to be interesting.
Well, then now you just told the plot.
Well, they signed the NDA, so they can't say anything. You guys cannot say anything because you guys did sign the NDA. Woo!
Thank you for giving away my plot twist. I do love
Sorry.
you so much. Yeah.
Okay. Annette says she's in. Okay.
Honey,
Well, hold on. I got to call Annette real quick. No, I'll call her real quick. Just real quick.
Okay, I'll handle this.
My goal is to get the show released on YouTube sometime in March.
In Vimeo.
Huh? In Vimeo. So that, that's, and I think 2 months, if we get everything shot in January, I got February and early March to get all the shows edited, and then I'm hoping that everything will be done by March.
We have a great composer who's making.
Oh yeah.
And we also have 2 composers actually who are making music for Forward.
Yeah, so they're doing all the scoring and the background music and all that good stuff.
Have that, and we have some of the music. That's another exciting announcement that we wanted to make. So we do have music and we do have composers.
So I think that's exciting too. We're happy to announce that. Kevin MacLeod and Edward, right? Edward, yes. Yeah. So awesome people. All right, here you go.
So those are some of the changes that we wanted to talk to you about. It doesn't change our commitment to the project. It just, I think it will just make it a lot easier for us, for everyone, because then we don't feel like we're going at the speed of light. Because I don't think that things need to be done quickly to be done well. Yeah. I really don't think so. I want to give you guys the time to get comfortable with your roles. I think I've seen examples of where they've thrown scripts at people. People have tried to learn them, and then you just get a hot, holy mess whenever you look at it. I want to be sure that everybody is comfortable with what they're doing, that they're able to speak to it, that they're able to really feel the character and everything else. And if we're all working around day jobs. Some of us aren't. Some of us have other projects. Some of us have, everything going on. We have life going on. And we said in the beginning, we really respect that with you guys. So for us, life is going on. And we just want to know if you guys can get with that. Excellent. Excellent.
The link to the availability calendar, I'm going to change the dates on them and put the new dates for
here. If you weren't here.
I'll send an email out, and also it'll be on Google Groups as well on the homepage. where it says availability calendar. I'm going to go in there and change the Excel file so that you guys can go in there and put your availabilities there. That will allow me. Some person got confused and thought they were choosing dates to shoot. No, that is you're telling me when you're available, and you can always go back and edit. Let's say you get like excuse me, I'm sorry about that. If you get a part, with somebody, or you got this last minute job that came about, you can always go in there and adjust the schedule accordingly. So make sure everybody, please fill in your availabilities, but give me until tonight to change the dates on that Excel worksheet, and then you guys can go in there and add your availabilities, and then I'm going to start putting the schedules together based on location, availability, and stuff like that.
Right. Exactly. Okay, so basically, this isn't your typical roundtable or your typical touch point, but I would like to get some feedback, especially from Jacob and from Courtney and from Zachary and from Benjamin, about the rewrites and what you thought about the rewrites based on 1 through 4. And I really need constructive criticism, and as well as, hey, I'm a big girl, I can take it, and just what you guys thought, and maybe, I really would not like to touch those again, I'll be honest, because the more I keep touching those particular scripts, the less I'm moving the story forward. But if there's something that needs to be done, if there's something glaring or something that you really think needs to be changed or something for the better, I'm always open to hearing that, and 95% it's going to be changed. So
Well, I can tell you that for Harold's role, I read through the lines, and I didn't see anything that was uncomfortable or made it appear as though the story was not lacked continuity. And so to that extent, I consider it, written in stone. It's good to go as far as I'm concerned.
okay. And I do have to say, Ben, Harold is the actually with Harold, he is the character I touch the least as far as his lines. Harold just kind of flows through me like just so easily. So I hear him. Probably the only character I hear more is Delia. So I very rarely touch your lines, and you say them perfectly. So thank you for that. Courtney, because Bernie is fairly new, I would love to hear your feedback.
I love it. I love her. I have been going over it over and over again, and I really love it, and I'm getting more and more comfortable with the character.
Okay. Now, one thing I did want to know is how you felt about the use of the word "hey champ," "hey hero," stuff like that.
I like that because it's like
quirky.
Yeah, like silly, like
yeah.
Hey champ, I like it.
Yeah, and a lot of gamer girls do that. They'll say, "Hey champ, hey hero." A lot of girls, they do say that. They'll be like, "Hey hero." That's a real thing.
I love when she says, "Hey partner," like the partner part. I love that.
Exactly. But do you see the foreshadowing with where this is going as far as Bernie, kind of digging up all this information and things like that? Do you like where that's going with her?
I do. I really do. I love her character because she's like, you don't really know much about her at first, and she's just there. But then you start getting to see she's a big part of this.
Exactly. And I'm stair-stepping her as far as character development because she's another one of the plot twists that comes in the mid-season, huge plot twist. So, yeah, so I'm very careful with how I foreshadow everything that's going with her. But as long as you're comfortable with the language that I'm using with her.
Yes, I love it.
Okay, and the relationship that she's building with Brandon as far as the kind of camaraderie. Okay.
When you find a Brandon, will you tell me so I can maybe run lines with him?
When I find a Brandon, I'm gonna knock him over the head and drag him back back by his hair to my cave. Seriously, I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. Absolutely. And like I said, we have the cash call out. And if any of you guys know anybody who is a good-looking white guy between 30 and 35 years old who's fit, please give me his address so I can go with the caveman club, beat him over the head, and drag him back to my cave. And I'm just gonna chain him up here till it's time to shoot. Absolutely. But I'm going to give Jacob the information with Neely, who is our new Delia, so that they can run lines and get to know each other and get comfortable. I certainly will do that for you, Courtney. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
your feedback. Sure, of course, no problem. And I'm glad that you like the character. Is there anything else that you could suggest as far as developing Bernie?
Well, I like her as she is, and I've been like redoing her lines over and over in my head, and I just like her as she is. I do.
Right. Right. The only thing that the only notes that I would give on that are she's got a lot of facial expressions. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, my mom says I do that.
Yeah, exactly. So because we'll be shooting you're talking a lot over the phone, but we'll be shooting you talking over the phone. So your face needs to do a lot of the talking for you. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? All right. So work on that while you say the lines. Give those like raised eyebrow or, just quirky looks, that go
Yeah.
along with those lines. I trust you. I know you got this, Courtney. Absolutely.
Thanks.
Sure, no worries. Okay, moving on to Jacob. Jacob. Hello, Jacob. Hello, I can't hear you. Wait, I'm having a little problem hearing Jacob.
I can't hear him either.
Oh, I can't hear you. Okay, Jacob, if you want to go ahead and mute yourself, we will come back to you. And of course, Antonio's always good for that tech support, trying to get you up there. Let's pop over to Zachary, if you don't mind, and then we'll go to Nathan. Zach?
Sure. I was rereading the rewrites right now, and I like how he made him a bit more smart-assed. So,
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I did hear, the feedback that you gave Antonio, and based on that, we did drop Colette. We removed that, so you guys got your lines back. But I wanted more lines for you. I wanted your lines to be sharper because you really are smart. But we have to foreshadow what you're seeing in Alex. That's why your lines are so snarky.
yeah,
You're not snarky like, haha, you're my friend. You're snarky like, I know there's something more going on with you. So that's the foreshadowing with you. That's why you're just really nasty with him.
yeah, with just him instead of generally.
Exactly, because we're building up to that point where you're going to confront him, but we have to get there. So it can't just be all of a sudden,
Yeah,
you jump
yeah.
up off the couch one day, you're eating pizza together and drinking a beer, and then suddenly, you're slugging him out. That can't happen. That makes no sense. So we're foreshadowing and getting to that point, but as you realize more and more about him, you get nastier and nastier. So that's where we're going with that. Also, I understand that you didn't know what Jeopardy was.
Oh no, I just didn't know that that's what they were referencing in during the time.
Right, right. I thought that was so funny. I was like, "Oh, you didn't get that line. He didn't know that I was saying,
Like I
I'll
didn't know
take."
who I was talking to. Like when they said Alex, I thought I was talking to the actor Alex instead of the actual.
I
You know.
understood the confusion with that. I understood the confusion with that since Gideon was the one who said it, but it was. And what I see, because I'm writing a story script and not a direction script. It's not. This is not a script for direction. I wrote the line. But what I will do is I will rewrite that line, and that will be the last rewrite in that particular episode.
Okay,
And
sounds
we'll
good.
just take the Alex part out. So you don't even say Alex. I'll take blah, blah, blah for 400, I believe it was. And then we'll just cut the Alex part out. There's no confusion. And then Gideon can come back in and it'll make more sense. So thank you for that. That was good feedback, actually, and I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay. Other than that, are you feeling more comfortable with the role and everything?
Yeah, I think I got a good idea of
Okay,
how it's gonna
awesome.
be.
Awesome, awesome. And I gotta say, I love the two earrings. It speaks to the character so well. No, I loved it. I'm like, I want you to keep doing that like every single time. Like, that's what I want. You speak to the character and look like Michael so much. And the more that I see you and the more that I hear you, you become Michael each and every time. So that's why the rewrites have been tighter and everything's been able to gel more together with that character because you are becoming more of that character. So I thank you for that. It's an inspiration to me, and it's enabling me to write your character better.
Of course.
Thank you. All right. So, Gina, you're the last person, and just based on being, I don't want to say assistant. I really don't like that word. We're gonna find another. We're gonna find another word for you. I'm just gonna say some type of manager person because she's managing things. She's not assisting us with anything. She's a manager. She's smart, capable. What do you think so far about what you've heard?
I'm really excited, especially hearing everyone's voice and now putting it when I'm reading it. And I have to say, Ben, you are the person that I pictured when reading Harold, so that's awesome.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, what a vision.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to pass you over to Antonio right now, but I thank you for your feedback, and Jacob needs some help because I want his feedback on the Patrick rewrites. It seems like everybody's happy with their rewrites. Of course, I've not rewritten Harold except to add a couple of lines that were inspired, but other than that, he's still fine. So if we could get Jacob in there. We just heard from Zachary.
I figured it out.
Oh, there he is. There's the man. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I can't figure out why my mic keeps like muting itself. It's weird.
Okay, so if you want to give some feedback on the rewrites, I would love to hear it because I think I did tighten you up. We do have a new scene where you're out on the porch with Delia, if you read that.
Yeah, I read that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that scene, and I like the development on Patrick more because the dialogue is better now. But I just wanted to clarify if this will be the last rewrite, so I can start memorizing and working on it.
Yeah, that is the last rewrite, and we're not rewriting Patrick anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can, you and Mike and I'm sorry, Zachary, not Michael, and now Courtney, I am adding some more for Bernie, but that's going to come in episode 7. So what you have right now is what you need to work with. Everybody for 1 through 4, that is it. I'm not going back to those anymore. Please feel free to download them, memorize them, live them, breathe them, zen them, whatever you need to do. Okay. Okay, but you're feeling the evolution of Patrick. Is that good, Jacob?
Yeah, I really like him. I can relate better to him now. So.
Awesome. I'm trying to flesh him out more so that he doesn't seem like such a, he's not like the straight man to Delia's, just wonderfulness and all of this other stuff. I want him to stand up as a character on his own. He's a strong man. He loves Delia. He's standing by her side. And we need to understand, but he has his own upbringing, his own understanding, and we need to see him as a character standing on his own, and that's what I'm trying to build up for you.
Yeah, I mean, it works really good, so I like it.
Awesome sauce. I'm going to turn it over to Antonio for just a moment, and then we will come back, and then I guess we can close, because I think we've done everything that we need to do. We've talked about everything, and we've introduced Gina. And Gina, if we could circle back with you after this, because I have some things I need to talk to you about. Would that be okay?
Sounds good.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Antonio now.
Excellent. Awesome. And I'm glad you guys are happy about everything and that you guys are cool with all the announcements that we just made. And you guys are really good about the script rewrites. And so, because I've been telling Serenity, I said, I got to do a script breakdown. I got to do... Serenity wants me to talk about social media, but and I got to do the script breakdown. I got to do the shot list. I got to do this. I got to do that, and figure out what props we need, for each of the scenes, and it's kind of hard to do when she's like going back and changing things. I'm like, no, stop it. But I know it has to be done because she's actually is doing a wonderful job in tying up the script. And every time she rewrites, I get scared. I'm like, don't rewrite. But then when I read it, I'm like, oh, that is better. It's way better than it was before, So I do appreciate the rewrites. It's just sometimes I get nervous because it is getting close to the actual shoot dates. Even if we're postponing it until December, we're still very close. The holidays are right around the corner, so I get a little scared sometimes. Um, and Well, of course. No, of course we want the best script it can be, and of course we want you guys to be able to play that role. Like she said, live it, breathe it, sing it, be it, basically. Um, if and all your social media, I noticed that Zachary, Jacob, um, I am friends with you, but I'm not necessarily friends with anybody else. And let me see, I'm a friend of Katie's. Katie has as well, has been posting things about Ford on her Facebook page as well as her Facebook fan page. I would advise each and every one of you, and I'm not just speaking to you guys, but the whole cast and crew, to set up some sort of fan page if you don't already have one. I know Jacob has one, Zachary has one, um, Katie does as well. Set up a fan page, and also if you have Google Plus. I'm not saying if you don't use Facebook, don't use it. I mean, I'm not saying you have to use Facebook, but if you already got a Facebook profile, set up a Facebook page just for yourself alone, as for your career, because if people are loving your character, that people love Benjamin. Oh, people are like, oh my God, Benjamin is the best actor ever, and they're gonna want to fan his page. You don't want them to add as a friend. You don't want that. You want them to like your Facebook fan page, So make sure that you set up a fan page for yourself, a Twitter account. Um, if you do have a very personal Twitter account, then what you want is another Twitter account that is more about your acting and stuff like that. Twitter doesn't have Twitter fan pages like that, but if you have to have a second Twitter account for that, I would suggest setting up a separate Twitter. Google Plus allows you to do fan pages, or it's more like brand pages. So set up a brand for yourself on Google Plus, so that can also be like a little fan page for yourself as well, and whatever else other tools that you got. Let me see. Um, social media. So what I'd like you guys to do is to start posting on your personal as well as your fan pages. And this is totally not, I'm not telling you to do this. I'm not saying you have to, because these are your Facebook pages. You can do whatever you want. But on your social media, start talking about Ford to your friends and family. In about a couple weeks, I'm going to have some postcards, like those club cards you see inside of restaurants, or on tables of restaurants that talks about clubs and events and all that. We're going to have the same size type of postcards for Ford. And so I'm going to give each and every one of you maybe 100 of them, so that you can. So if someone asks you, hey, what's that production you're working on again? Oh, here you go, and you just hand it to them. They have the website address, or have the Facebook account, Twitter, all that stuff, so that they can take it home with them and look it up. We'll get everybody 100, and then if you run out, just let me know. I'll mail you or give you more, and I think that would be a good way to disseminate that information as well. Um, let me see. So yeah, start posting about every video that we post. Retweet it or share it out if you can. And especially if it's about you, exactly. Sweetie said, especially if it's about you. Um, I'm going to work on the Gideon scene, just like I did with Pershun, probably tonight and tomorrow. And so Zachary, Eric, Katie, and Ariane, definitely retweet that once I publish that video. Um, because it is about you. You're in it, so. Oh, and then Harold's scene I'm going to work on as well. Let me see. Is there anything else? Think.
Well, basically, we're at
Let me look at the agenda. Go ahead.
Okay, look at the agenda.
Make sure we covered everything here. Okay, Microsoft job, casting for Delia has been covered.
Right.
I wish she could have been here tonight, but she is working tonight.
Right.
Beautiful gal. She's wonderful. I love her to death.
Yeah, and we will send you, Jacob, if you could hang on for just a minute, we will send you an email, and then we can discuss that. Go ahead.
Evolve Forward Media. So I think we covered
We
everything.
covered everything. Are
Yeah.
you guys satisfied with the way this touch point went?
Everybody's good?
I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. I guess that's it. We never want to keep anything from you, and when we got this news, we couldn't wait for the touch point, about his job and about us moving and things like that. And we certainly are not people who make clandestine moves like that and just like, oh, all of a sudden, oh, no, we live in Dallas now, and, that's just not the way we do it. That's not any way to do business.
Yeah.
We certainly didn't want to put it out in an email so that we would get a million emails saying, what?
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
What are you guys doing? So we wanted to explain it in a way, that would be, that you would understand that this is actually a good thing, because with the money he'll be making now, we'll be able to do everything that we're trying to do in the way that you guys want to see it. Because you guys want to see yourselves on screen and see yourself presented in the very best way possible.
And my dream is when we have our screening party, we're going to see all 7 shows at one time. It's not going to be broken up. It's only going to be, it's less than 2 hours long. But I want a good venue for you guys, because you guys are going to be working hard. You guys will be doing the damn thing. And
We're going to throw a fantastic party.
I want to throw a fantastic party for you guys in Austin, of course. And so definitely look at some venues and find a really, really nice place for you guys to just sit back, relax, drink, eat some good food, and then cater food, of course. And also big screen so you guys can watch it with 5x1 surround sound, all the tech stuff that I'm into. And, just really enjoy. And you guys can meet everybody, because not everybody's going to meet everybody. When we go to a set, it's only going to be the people that are in that scene. We're going to get everybody together, so that everybody can meet everybody and give out awards for 2 people. And just a nice little event. That's going to be like maybe 3 or 4 hours long. So.
And
all right.
You guys will finally be able to meet me.
Right. And she will be there.
He has forced me into it.
I'm forcing her there. I'm going to drag her. If I had to kidnap, I already got her kidnapped, and I put the ring on it. But I'm going to literally tie her to the top of the car, and force her to come to Austin for the screening party.
Is your middle name Mitt Romney?
Ah!
You're going to tie me on the top of the car?
Yes, I am. I'm going to pull Mitt Romney on you. I'm going to make sure you're going to be there in person, and put you in front of the mic, in front of, 50 or 100 people, and have you give your speech.
Yeah, but see,
that I'm going to work with you on rehearsing, which you will do so well, I know. Because you're a better speech. You do better at speech than I do, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I want you to be the MC.
I will be.
MC Serenity.
I already said I would do it. Okay.
All right, so if anybody got anything else to say before we close?
So it's official that we're moving it to late December?
Late December and January.
All right.
And is everybody cool?
Remain committed to the project. That's what we want to know.
Right, because we were kind of scared about that. We were.
We were very afraid of that. That if you heard that he got a job and we were moving and it seemed like we weren't focused on the project.
Right.
We want you to know we are completely.
Oh, totally. Because the first thing I did was when I heard when they called me and say, "Hey, you got the job," I'm like, "What?" And then I told Serena, I said, "Wait, I mean, what about Ford? You know, do you think the people would, And so we were scared because I'm still committed to Ford. On the weekends where I'm going to come on down. If we got to spend the night in a hotel,
Right, but we'll be able to afford it this time and not spend the night in our car.
right. So we want to definitely still committed to you guys. We're still committed to the project. I'm still committed to Serenity's dream, and of course, I'm her husband. Uh, oh, yeah, I already talked about social media. Oh, you want to say something about social media?
Right.
From your
Yeah,
okay.
from my
This is Serenity's point of view about social media.
Okay, not okay. Hi guys. Not to make this go on too much longer, but social media is so important. Can we all agree on that? Social
Oh
media,
yeah.
yeah, it is very important. And I spend a lot of the time that I should spend writing, which is why it takes the rewrite so long. I spend a lot of time on Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, LinkedIn, and a whole bunch of other social media outlets trying to, promote what we're doing. And it does take a lot of time. If we were all doing it, like Katie actually on Facebook, she was like, "Hey, I'm crazy busy, but I'm doing some trailer work for Forward, and here's a picture of me, on some downtime with Forward." And she posted a picture of herself and Eric, kind of just goofing around. If you guys would just mention on your own personal, because um, as many people as who follow me and that I follow and try to follow, and I'm following through, hold on a second, let me pull up 6 accounts that are all tied to this production. 6 different accounts that I post to every single day and like hour on the hour on top of the crowdfunding posts that I have to make. It's a lot. I'm not asking you guys to make the crowdfunding or anything like that, but if you just say, "Hey, I'm working in Forward and we're doing this," or you could post your own video. You can go to the website and you could get the link to your own YouTube. Say, "Hey, this was my audition tape or whatever it was," and you could post that on there and just say, "Hey, this is what I'm doing." So your own personal circle of friends get interested in Forward. We have other people who are interested in our spreading the word, but it would make it a lot easier because this is a collaborative effort. That this is what organic production is about. We're all a part of it. We all have a vested interest in it. So if we could all just take a moment and say, "Hey, I'm working on this project. It's going to be cool," or whatever it is, and you could send them to the website. You could send them to your own personal link if that's what you want. But just generating that interest. How do you guys feel about that? It's very important to me because it's a lot of work that I actually need to be siphoning off into the actual writing and then the production and stuff like that.
Well, I have so much. I'm so involved in blowing my own horn. Blowing yours just might be a little bit too much, but I'll be glad to do it.
See, that's why you're Harold. Okay, thank you. You don't even have to blow that many notes for me. Just one good note will do it for me. Thank you. Boop, boop. Yeah, that'll do it. But yes, absolutely. So if we could use our social media, because a grassroots effort is honestly, it's a lot stronger than what you think. If you think that one person is not interested in diverse sci-fi, you would be surprised. I've had people who have emailed me who have been like, "Oh my God, you're creating diverse sci-fi, and you're a woman of color creating diverse sci-fi. Are you serious?" That is the type of thing that we are doing here. We are creating something new, something that people have never seen before. So they are waiting with bated breath, and they are like, "I need to see what you're doing. I need to see what you're going to do." They are waiting. And my email box is full of that. So if you guys could also say, "Hey, I am supportive of this project. I'm a part of this project. I am a Forward," that would be just so great. If you just say, Okay, I'm waking up today and I'm memorizing my lines for forward. And if that's all you do, it'll get at least people interested. So just quick feedback on that, and then we could end where we are.
Sounds good. I'm gonna do it. We should make shirts too.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Oh wait, I didn't hear that. Okay, we should make what too?
Shirts, forward shirts.
We actually do already have that. Yeah, we already have the Cafe Press. Yeah, okay, you don't have that link? Let me put that link in the chat. We've already got that.
Say something about that.
Okay, what?
Let me say something about the
Well, what are you going to say?
about the t-shirts.
What about them?
Cafe Press.
Okay, yeah, we already, okay. I'm going to allow it. I'm going to let it. Oh, here you go.
Oh man.
What you going to say?
No, we do have a Cafe Press selling t-shirts, but keep in mind that we're going probably in December or January. I will be giving everybody t-shirts, and so
that's what you're going to say?
yeah. I'm going to look for a place in Dallas that makes t-shirts. We're going to have the same color gray and purple that we use in the logo. I'm going to make sure that everybody gets a t-shirt or two. And maybe even if you're married, I'm going to make sure that even your spouse has a t-shirt too.
Or your kids.
Or kids, you know. We're going to make sure we get that done.
Yeah, and we will be able to do that with the new job. So that was good news, honey. I didn't even know that. That was a surprise to me.
And of course, everybody's going to get a DVD box.
Am I going to get a t-shirt?
No.
I hate you.
No, you will not be getting a t-shirt.
I hate you. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm not going to be getting the t-shirt. All right, but everybody else will. And wait a minute. What if we have the t-shirts with their roll on the back?
Ooh, good idea.
Nice.
Also, a poster as well, a movie-sized poster.
Yep.
That you can frame and hang.
Yeah, we did. We already did the math on that. We would, yeah. So we'll provide that for everybody.
That'll be coming in January, probably.
In January. You guys hyped for that?
Yeah.
All right, and that's coming for cast and crew. So anybody who's associated with it will be getting that, except for me. That's all right. What you won't be getting. All right, we'll talk about that later. Anyway.
Please do. Please do. Right.
Anyway, so I want to thank you guys for coming. As always, my dedicated forwards. And, oh, what? I'm not going to close the window when I'm done because of course we record the video for all of the members who couldn't come, and we make a video so everybody can listen to it, which they've requested. Any last words from everybody just about where we are? Any misunderstandings? Anything we need to clear up right now? Everybody's still down with what we're doing? Last words, everyone.
I'm good to go.
Right.
Yep, I'm good too.
I'm good.
All right.
All right.
Jacob, are you good? Courtney, are you good?
Yep.
Thank you, Courtney. All right, Jacob, you good? Zachary's good. I think he's about to tell us he's good.
Oh yeah, I just accidentally left the call.
All right, Jacob, are you good? I think Jacob's good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I want to, again, this was a great touch point. We are going to be sending a flurry of emails, and if you have questions that were outside of this touch point that you didn't want to put here, please just email us. You know, we'll be up until about 2 o'clock in the morning Central Time. So please email us, and we will, or call us. Yes, please.
Until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Gina will be calling you directly and going over some things with you. And everybody else, just please, I'm not going to touch 1 through 4. I think my husband will burn my hands on the oven if I touch 1 through 4. So please, Shut up. So please download those. I will. I just have some finishing touches on episode 7, and we are good to go. And that's what we're going to be shooting when we start. Thank you guys for sticking with us through everything.
All right then.
All right. Till next week. All right. Thank you. Have a good and a very blessed week, everybody. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate it, and so does Antonio. You have any last words?
Serenity, are you going to email me that contact info about the new Delia?
Yes, we are going to do that. That's why we want you to hang around just a little bit more, because we want to show you her video.
Oh, okay.
Right. So we're going to email you that, and then we're going to talk to you. But everybody else, you can jump out. Thanks so much, and we appreciate it.
Have a good one, everybody.
Have a great week, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Thank you, my forwards.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
And remember, move forward.
And Jacob.
What's up, man?
Oh. No, Gina just jumped out. Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second, Jacob. I'm going to upload that video to YouTube, and we'll send it as a private link. And for now, until I get a permission to use it, but I at least want to have you look at it.
Yeah.
Because you and Delia are very important. You guys are very, very important, and so we definitely need you and Delia on board. Her name is Neely, and let me see. Give me a second.
Okay.
Upload video. Come on, YouTube. Thank you. Our internet connection shouldn't take too long to upload. Oh, did your wife already sign the NDA?
I don't think so.
What is your wife's name?
Beth.
Beth. Okay, let me look that up. If your wife wants to be involved as a crew person, or
Or she just wants to be on the set. Maybe she would be a pretty extra at Dream State.
Oh yeah.
She would be beautiful.
Yeah, your wife is beautiful. So
yeah.
if she wants to be on camera, like as a extra or something, or
Yeah, just sitting in Dream
Yeah, she can still do that.
oh, she says she'll do that. Awesome,
Yeah, she doesn't
awesome.
have to speak. She doesn't have to do anything. We'll just make her up real pretty, and then you can, she just be in Dream Space.
Okay, let me double check.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, I showed the video to her, as well as
she's
we went to your Facebook page and I showed her your wife, and she was like, "Yeah, it is beautiful. She is beautiful."
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Let me see, Beth. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, no, she hasn't signed it yet. I will send her that email shortly. But let me see. I would love to have her if she wants to do it.
Right?
Yeah, I would like to have her actually. I want her as the person who's feeling guilty when she pops her head.
Okay, this is it.
Okay.
Okay, it's set to private. I have to set it to unlisted. Save. There we go. Okay. All right, I put it in the chat window. So where's the chat?
Let's set the background before you show it to him. Let's set the background.
Okay, go ahead.
She's at work. She got and she was so excited to do this role. She actually got her coworker to shoot her in the locker room of her workplace.
That's cool.
Yeah, that shows the dedication right there. It really does.
Right.
All right, here's the video.
And that's all her natural hair.
Whoa, that's a lot of hair.
That's crazy. Okay.
I'm gonna mute my mic while I play it. Hold on one sec.
I'm gonna put that in a whole lot of ponytail.
Right. We'll work with that.
Yeah, we'll work that. Believe me, we're gonna get some hairdressers on the set for that.
Super, super progressive, and you have a side piece that is going to feature an African American cast, but more importantly, an African American female lead. Hardly ever see anything like that, and I would love to be a part of something that is going to be so groundbreaking, to see something that's dramatic, sci-fi, but also has an African American cast. I think that's just phenomenal. I am so interested to learn the arc of this character, what you have planned for her, and just everything that is entailed.
I think I love her. I think that for Jacob, just your body frame, I think she would be really perfect standing next to you. Do you know what I mean?
I have a degree. I've worked in numerous different professions before acting became my primary passion. So I think I can offer a lot of different elements to this particular character. If there's anything else you guys can do for me or anything else I can do for you to give you a little bit more insight into me as a person, me as an actress, I'd be more than happy to do so. I think that what you're doing is just extremely, extremely important, and I would love to be a part of that. Thank you so much for your interest, and I look forward to meeting you guys and working with you guys very soon. Thank you.
So what do you think?
So what do you think, Jacob?
Is Jacob's there?
Jacob?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I like her. She's a great talker. You can tell, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems like she's got a really good personality, and she seems like she's in it. So yeah, I feel good about it.
Okay, wonderful.
Excellent.
Wonderful. And because we'll be living in Dallas, we'll just drive her down and just give her a hotel room because we'll be able to afford it at that point. So, you know, she'll never miss anything and, you know, she's not married, child-free, so she's got the time. She does have a job, and we will work around her job, but definitely we will send you the contact info on her. So send him her email address. And
Yeah, I'll get that for him.
Yeah, so that you can work with her or call her, contact her, and then you guys can run lines and do all of that good stuff. And if you guys get together and you find that there's a way that you gel and there's some words that you think might be better for the way that you guys communicate, let me know so I can write that into the script.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That works. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
to be honest, I'm all cool with waiting to shoot till after January or, you know, into December, but I was so excited to start shooting.
No, we are actually, I think it would be better. It would give people more time to like sink into the role. And by the time,
I understand.
You know, by the time it comes around, you'll have seen the script so many times, you'll have read it, and I think it will be better for everybody. We don't need to rush into this.
Mm-hmm.
We do not. We are going at the pace that we are meant to go.
It'll give me time to acclimate to the job.
Yeah. There's no need to rush, especially if you want it to be successful, you know.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
The only thing I'm thinking was that girl's hair. Put that in a ponytail.
Yeah, we'll work with that. We can work with her hair. You know, so I think that's not a problem, and I think she's going to go for whatever as well.
Right.
Let me see. All right. Well, Jacob, you got anything else?
If you just want to email me that contact information, that'll work.
No, I've got to find it real quick. All right, so I'll get that to you as soon as possible, and
yeah, within the next 50 minutes, because we have to go back through all the emails that we received on Delia's.
Right.
And, yeah, we have a Delia list. So, give me just. Oh wait, where is it? That's Neely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Jacob, you have a good one. Expect that email in the next couple minutes.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
You too, man. Bye-bye.
And we need to call, what's her name? We need to call,
Okay.